Hello, ladies and gents. Romie Reviews here. Please like, comment, subscribe. This is my review for Star, Season 3, Episode 17. Proud Mary, keep on. Now, as we figured, Simone was not injured as well as Angel wasn't injured. He wasn't close to the car. The police are talking to him now, and Angel's pissed at Simone because he feels like she keeps baiting these extremists to come after them. Excuse me. He just wants to live a normal, fruitful life with his woman, and she wants to go and turn up, and he's terrified because even on the media she went and says, and he's just looking at her like, stop. Now Star, she was holding the baby, but she was so zoned out because she was having a flashback of when she was a young kid and her mother was high and even like dead on the bed, and how her at her current age and Simone's current age still holding Simone, singing that song, and then it turns into a nightmare because her mother gets up and her teeth is all rotted out and her mom won't leave her alone, and her mom's trying to take the baby, and her mom's trying to say that she's a bad mom, and she's just like, well, I'll never be like you. And her mom's like, you already are. And Star didn't even realize her baby's crying in real life. So Carlotta understands that, okay, Star is going through a lot. Now, in the salon, Carlotta, and these dang wigs. Miss Bruce was hooking Carlotta up with this wig. I guess Miss Bruce had to get a different wig because that last one got trashed in the fight. All while, in the background, you hear Ariana Grande's song Break Up With Your Girlfriend on Board play. I said, this is so petty. This is so petty. I love every moment of it. Anyway, Miss Bruce is trying to make sure that Carlotta keeps it real about how she is mentally because she, I'm trying to remember, what pronoun does Bruce use? Well, because Bruce doesn't want to hear another, thing that Carlotta had in episode and that she lost her mind. Carlotta's just like, look, I didn't break before, and so each day I don't break, that's a good day. She looks at that birth certificate and she's just thinking about her son. While that's happening, Alex goes outside because she needs to go to this ASA event. Problem is that her car is being repossessed. I said, yeah, it's probably owned by your father. And so then she said, you know what? It's not worth it. Have him take the car. But she went and smashed the windows in. I said, oh, okay. Now we're at this ASA party. Angel is pissed because he just feels like it's too much, but he's trying to be very supportive of Simone. Trying very hard. They have personal bodyguards, so they should be okay. Maurice is saying now's your time as take 3 because you have a lot of momentum as a group to go and take over. This is your slot. This is your opportunity. The only issue is Star still can't sing, so they're supposed to do another performance, and they're going to have to bury Star's vocals in the background since Star can't sing and no one knows about that yet. Star has to do some promotion with Noah, and she's over it, but she has to. Star says she'll do anything for her career. So this is where that anything category fits. Lil Dino is trying to put the moves on Cassie. Cassie wants him to work with her cousin, and he's like, gospel isn't really my thing. Well, she said, look, getting money and opportunity is, so you're gonna do it. Carlotta's over it because she just feels like Cassie is meddling way too much. Star notices that Jackson is with that pop girl, and Star's over it, so she's trying to go and get in their pictures and make comments about, oh yeah, that was hers first, and I hope he does the thing that I guess Star just trying to bait the woman, bait him, and it doesn't really work, so she goes away, and here comes Noah trying to talk to her about the status of their child. Again, this is in public, so they're trying to keep it cute, but it doesn't work. So then Noah was like, oh, if we're going to be real, you're trying to go and give my baby away, and you are not going to get the upper hand. You're not going to do that. You're not going to be allowed to do that. I'm going to come after you. And she was like, oh, I wish you would. So then she punches him, and security breaks it up. So now Carlotta has to tell Star, what are you doing? Star said, this is my choice, Carlotta. At the end of the day, I don't want to be like my mom. And I want my career, and I want my baby to have a regular life. All of us are messed up. All of us. No one is in the right frame of mind and should be taking care of that child. None of us. Carlotta couldn't say much of anything because at the end of it, because it's not her child. It's not her child. She can try, but Star is so hard-headed. While we're dealing with that, Star is talking to her doctor, who's a good doctor. He says that her cortisone shots are, she can't take them. It would temporarily boost her vocals, and then she would lose them and possibly permanently damage them. And also, she's still breastfeeding. Her body's trying to recover and adjust. It's just too much. Now, while that's happening, we see Moses, who is Alex's a close family friend. You can just call him Uncle Moses. He's the attorney, family attorney, but he's someone that Alex actually trusts. Moses puts it out there that, hey, your father wants you to stop. And if you don't, he's going to completely disown you, take you out of the will. And Alex is pissed, but she doesn't know what to do because her father is also running a smear campaign in the media against his own daughter to try and get her in line. He's trash. He's trash and he's tragic. Simone, Take 3 is having a studio session, and Simone's saying that maybe she can take the baby. But I said, Simone, you were just dealing with some stuff yourself. Why would Star feel comfortable leaving her baby with you, knowing that you're under attack? And so Star said she's putting her baby first. Alex is actually co-signing her because Alex said her family life was a mess. She had both parents, and they both were jankety, and it had a huge effect on her. So maybe Star is doing the right thing. I said, Alex, you are partially right, but I don't want to hear from you right now. I don't. Miss Bruce comes in, talks about the track. The track actually is owned by Jackson, so Star's going to have to get Jackson to sign off on giving them the track. Carlotta, the older family member, comes around, and Carlotta is just over it because she agrees that Rashad shouldn't be a part of the music industry. And that's when the guy lets it be known that Rashad is never... This is where we learn devastating news. Because we were trying to figure out how this whole child thing would come into play. The child was right in front of our eyes the entire time. Rashad is Carlotta's son, not her cousin. I'm thinking, first off, how old is Major? Because Major doesn't look like he could be Carlotta's son. And that's no offense. None at all. I'm just keeping it real. I'm thinking, that looks more so like her slightly younger cousin or brother, but not her son. Anyway, Carlotta is reaming because she found this out from her family member. I guess her uncle, because her uncle put it out there that that's not her son, his son biologically. It's just disgusting. It's just disgusting because he does not know the truth. He said he thought that it was just from some fling. So Carlotta's trying to, once he leaves, Carlotta's trying to drink. She can't drink. He's having a panic attack, and she even throws up. I said, oh, we are not about to kill Carlotta. Carlotta, this cannot break you. We cannot have you broken. I'm sorry we're being selfish, but we cannot have you broken. Next thing we see, that was a powerful scene. Next thing we see is Noah with Star, and they're filming this music video on this bed. And it's not going well. Both of them are trying to take the shine. They both are over each other. And the nurse from Star's hospital says that the doctor is pretty conservative, but she's not. She will go and help Star. They'll just go and schedule something for the cortisone shot. I'm thinking, Star, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Next thing we know, we see Rashad in the studio with little what was it, Lil Dicky? No, that's a real person. Lil Dino. Lil Dino. And Lil Dino's a bad influence. He's drinking, he's smoking. Rashad didn't do either. But now he's just trying to get his music heard. So he's gonna drink, smoke, do whatever he needs to do. Cassie said, what are y'all doing? Go in the studio. Don't do that mess. Rashad, give me that. But he has to take it in because remember he's in with the wrong crowd. But he wants to be successful. And Carlotta comes in and shuts it all down. And she told Cassie, shut it down now. And it wasn't a question. Cassie knows her sister, so she knows how far she can push her. Angel is still pissed because Simone wants to go and be a freedom fighter. Angel was fine with that up until it became real. See how this whole thing works? And now they're angry with each other because Angel feels like, you didn't have to come on here on a boat, on the bottom of a boat, or however he did it. I did. Are you doing this just for fame? For clout? Simone looked at him with disgust, almost like, I'm doing this for you and for other people like you. And you're trying to, don't flip this on me. Don't be upset just because my career is popping and that's why they want to talk to me and yours is not. I thought, ooh, dang. Simone, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do all of that. Now, Cassie sits down with Carlotta. They're playing music. And this is when Cassie finds out that Rashad is Carlotta's son. And Carlotta is just heartbroken. Heartbroken. But they're singing this song. And I said, wait, this is a song the two of you used to sing when you were younger? What type of childhood did you have? Because that's not a positive song. That's a pretty emotional, awful song. Yikes. Like, yikes. But the vocals, they both sound so good. Carlotta took the highs and Cassie took the lows. I said, no, that's not Cassie, that's Brandy playing that piano and singing right now. That is Brandy. Noah's in the studio with Jackson, and he needs someone to talk to. I'm thinking, you're choosing Jackson? Lord, you need some help for real. But Jackson said, fine, what's going on with Star? And let's be known that Star is just so extra, doing too much, and eventually finds out that Star is trying to, because Star comes in the studio, Jackson says, yeah, you can have the song, but then Jackson finds out that Star's trying to give up the baby, and he's like, what? And so Star was trying to run all over Jackson, but Jackson was like, no, you're an evil, conniving, spiteful bee. I said, dang. And even Noah kind of looked at him like, ooh, that was kind of a lot, but okay. Now, Derek, being the great fiance that he is to Alex, lets it be known that I love you, I want to support you. Have you ever actually talked about your father through your music? She was like, no, I never talked about anything like personal like that. She said, well, you need to claim your power, and your power is in your music. Stop playing around. Now we see Rashad going and rolling up. I said, that thing's probably laced. Lil Dino is just trying to get Lil Choir Boy to act a mess so that he can go and control him. This is textbook. So then comes Cassie, slaps the piss out of Rashad, and then tells Lil Dino, this business relationship is done. As well as you, Rashad, I'm cutting your contract. That's it. We're done. That's it. Carlotta has her man, and her man said that he wants to be more than just her man. And she said, no, we're not doing that right now. I'm thinking, a part of me felt like, why is he trying to fish for information? That's how my mind is. I was thinking a couple of steps ahead. Why are you trying to fish for information? Something's not right. But they go and do it. I said, okay. She tried to drink some more. He drank the rest of it. Simone is still, being the freedom fighter. But she's radicalizing. She's doing it to where it can be very dangerous. And that's where Angel wants to put a stop to it. He is tired of her antics. He stopped the interview. Star took the shot, the cortisone shot, so now it's time to perform. And I liked this song. I liked their performance. I liked having Star back. And they were shocked because Star started to go and say, yeah. And the song's actually about Alex wrote the song about her father and her parents in particular, about seeing better days. I pray we hope you see better days. I'm cool with all your flaws. But when Star was like, I pray we see better days, they were looking at her like, huh? Huh? Where did this happen? And they killed the performance, but everyone was shocked. Like, wait a minute, we know Star can't sing. Why is she? How is this happening? Why is her voice back? No one knew the information. Star was trying to downplay it, like, oh, I was just trying to keep this on the low. Here comes Noah saying, tell them the truth. This has to do with the doctor and taking that shot that you weren't supposed to take. So then Star said, oh yeah, absolutely. I took the shot. I did it. I'm not afraid. I'm not like y'all. I puts it out there. I keeps it real. And they were over it because they're like, Star, what are you doing? This is too much. You're risking everything. Star doesn't care because she says, this is truly all I have. This is truly all I am. It's my voice. That's it. Carlotta got thrown off because she found out the guy that she's been sleeping with, Randall Lawson, the guy that they've been trying to impress to possibly, take over Gravity Media or Gravity Records or just do business with, is actually the same guy that Carlotta's been sleeping with. And he said, you didn't want to talk about business, and I wanted to learn more about you. And he offered her a job. And she said, no, I can't leave the girls. And then he said, look, it's still open. You're talented. I like you. I like everything about you. So it's still open if you want to pursue it at a later time. She said, oh, okay. Now Noah tells his mother the truth about what Star's doing, and he actually gets subpoenaed in his dressing room. And his mom's just like, look, I'm sorry. I know that you had a messed up childhood, but I'm here now. I am of sober mind. I'm clear, and I'm not going to let anyone come at my baby. Alex goes and tells the media that her and her father have had a falling out and that she's not afraid of him. Yes, he took her money. I said, it's not hers. He took his money back, but she's still going to fight. She's still going to fight. Star's talking to her baby. So cute. In comes Noah's mom, and a fight ensues. They go whoosh. They go keep knocking each other into the wall, holding each other up against the wall. But Noah's mom had real grit. Star didn't have real grit. Noah's mom said, hey, she had to raise a black man in this world, and you do too. But you're trying to go and throw him away. Don't think that for a second I'll allow you to do that. Star said, just because you screwed up your child, your black child, doesn't mean that you get to go and try to do that again here. I said, Noah's mom let her know, you don't know me. You don't know me. And you don't want any of this. But now you've got it. So trust. I have something for you. I said, oh. Does she have a Glock? What's going on? And Rashad comes in drunk, high, pissed at Carlotta. And Carlotta was over it. He's like, why are you trying to blow up my life? Why are you trying to ruin my career? Why are you trying to do this to me? I thought we were family. And so then she said, we are family. We're actually more than family. I have to tell you something, and you're not going to like it. I'm your mother. And when his face went from but a lot slower, he was looking at her like, wait, I can see. But then that would mean that but then that would mean my father. No! So then he ran out, and Carlotta looked broken. She's been through too much. She's been through too much. And that was it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Oh Lord, we need to pray for Carlotta. Pray for Carlotta. Pray for her. Pray for her. Pray. Come on, baby. All right. Thank you. Thank you.